Why am I looking so excited? Why are you pretending to drive? This is a take 2 video, so I did record something for you, didn't I? But apparently, because it had music on in the background, Paul didn't want to get copyrighted. So we were driving at that point, but we've stopped now. It's TV driving. Yeah. But me, yesterday, I found a little hoard of hammered coins from the 1500s. An Eward! So I'm absolutely buzzing. Still excited today. I'm going on another dig, aren't we? In Neston.
Is it Neston?
Neston?
Neston, yeah. It's Cheshire anyway.
Cheshire. Paul's got to get a video out today as well.
Give me one out later today.
You're lacking.
2 months I think I've not put one out.
Oh, that's not good.
So if you've seen this, thank you. Thanks so much. Right, as you've just heard Chrissy say, I've not done a video in a few months and I've been missing it really. It's been nice of not to have rushed around trying to edit films and put stuff out just for the sake of putting stuff out. I've been really busy with £10 an hour stuff, doing lots of camper vans with diesel heaters and solar panels and stuff like that. Building a bit of, well, doing some joinery work, some bench seats and that. So it's all been good. I've been really busy. And as the thumbnail suggests, what's next? Oh, if you catch a glimpse of my front tooth that's missing, I broke it this morning on a piece of toast. Not happy. But anyway, back to the dentist at some point. So, with Betty, what's next? Well, let me show you what's next. I'm just going to turn you around. The next job in Betty is the top cupboards. I'm going to build them like I built the kitchen. In that kind of style. Shown by the great Mr. Rick Beechwood of AVC. Taught me everything that I know with joinery and other bits and pieces. So, as you can see, the style is 18mm ply with leather handles and soft close hinges. And it's the top cupboard. So, all these are going to be ripped out. And done with 18mm ply. And what I'm going to do, I've had to put some plywood doors on because these MDF ones, once the screws start to come undone, there's no going back and they have been on. So I've just quickly made a couple of doors out of 9mm ply. That's made out of 12mm ply. And all the rest are MDF. So yeah, it's going to be a big job, but I'm going to keep the same number of cupboards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cupboard doors. I might separate the insides of the cupboards like I've done there. And they're going to have soft close hinges. It's not going to be an easy job because the cladding are made to fit. I did after the cupboard, so obviously I might have to put some new cladding up. Or I might just bring the cupboards out a tiny bit and just cover up that cladding. But they're going to go straight to the ceiling and they're going to screw on the battens that go across the top of the ceiling, like where are we? There's one there, you can see the screws. There's one at the back, and then there's, I think there's one there, and then 2 there to hold the cladding up. But yeah, so that's the next big job for Betty. And then I might think about doing the bench seats again with 18mm ply. I need to move that control. I might put it inside the cupboard and use a remote control because I keep catching my leg on it and it switches on. The other thing as well with the diesel heater, it's been in 2 years now, works fine. It's toasty as a toasty thing, that's really toasty. But every now and then, if I don't turn the 12-volt electrics off, it just comes on itself without actually switching it on. Don't know why. I think it's a fault in the... Oh, check out that fault. Isn't that sexy? I think it's a fault in the control, to be honest. Because there's nothing wrong with wiring. I know that, because I've fitted several and had no problem. So, yeah. Every now and then, I think you get something wrong with the Chinese diesel heater. Because they're so cheap. But they work, so I'm keeping it. And I'm also going to be putting a frame round this window that's about, I don't know, 40mm wide, carpeting it, but making a square so I can fit a blind in, because we put curtains up on this side, but they're not ideal and I do want blinds, and this is like it's a natural sort of square. So yeah, so that's the next jobs after I've done the cupboards, which I might do after I've carpeted the rest of the vehicle, the rest of Betty. Got to carpet the back doors, I've got to carpet the door surrounds, I need to sort out the carpet on the sliding door, need to do all around there. But that's basically the update. Might change that as well if I'm doing the bench seat in 18mm ply. Change that door. It's going to be the same colour. We're going to have green doors, sage green doors up there, as well as we've got down there, and they'll have the leather handles as well. But basically everything else is working, which is good. So glad I got the, so I can show you from inside actually. I don't know if you can see, no you can't see that, but there's a 460 fogstar battery on the left over there, and that's where I changed the sterling hob, and it really works well. I really do love it, and it doesn't drain the battery as much as I thought it was. We've been on a couple of weekenders now with MOD lot and other metal detecting groups, and this performed brilliantly. Over 4 days, was it 5 days, 4 nights, the kettle was never off. Obviously I was doing breakfast and teas and dinners, and using the toaster machine, using this plug socket here that I installed, and I think it went down from 100% to 14% before I set off home, which wasn't bad. I think this was up in Scottish borders, we were Lothian metal detecting group. And yeah, so 5 days, 4 nights of breakfast, dinner and tea, and kettle boiling, and yeah, 100% to 14%, that's what it said on the app, which I didn't think were too bad, to be honest. I mean, before I put the fogstar battery in, I was relying on this to see what power I was using. And that drops, if that's at, well, it's now 13.6, if I was to boil a kettle for 5 minutes, or 3 minutes, whatever it is, that would probably drop down to 13.2. But it'll go back up to 13.5 when I boil kettle. But so I've sort of stopped relying on that now, and I use the fogstar app, which is much better. I've not tested yet using the sandwich toaster and the kettle at the same time. I might test that at some point. I mean, I know a bit about electrics, but there's calculations of amps and stuff and long mathematical things that I don't really get, so I just sort of go by feel. I go by feel, that's what I do. I go by feel. As you do. Yeah, oh, the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change them doors as well. Even though I do like them, I'm going to change them eventually. And if I do reclad the ceiling, I'm going to try and match up to the lines so it keeps it real. Because previously I've just put cladded on and it looks alright, and that's what I've done. So yes, that's basically the update. Painting, I mean, I've still got to do bits of paintwork outside, you know, around the inside the doors, but other than that, Betty's functional, she's nice and warm, she's insulated well, everything's working. The other problem I'm having, like I said, is the the other foot. That's a bit sexy as well, isn't it? It's the diesel heater control. I mean, I might try and get a different one, see if that works. But anyway, yeah, so it's been going inside the cupboard anyway. And I think you're all up to date. So, it's only a short video, but at least I put one out. So please watch, please like, please subscribe, please comment. Tell us what you think. And hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. Oh, today, we're in Willaston in Cheshire. It's a bit overcast, but they're all out digging at the minute. We are with Digging for Good, that group, and it's like a charitable group. And all the money they raised from the today in the raffle will go towards different causes. I think on this particular one, which is the 3rd of November 2024, they're going to, the money that they get today, they're going to use to help a family out with a child who's got some, I think it's Down syndrome, and they're going to do up the back garden for them. So it's a really good cause. So yeah, I love coming on days like this, where Chris is out digging, I'm not, because I love just being in Betty, and it's ace. It's great, it's really great. Yeah, so like I said, that's it for today. Please like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Give us a comment. Tell us what you think. Happy days. Keep doing what you do. Not seen that for a while, have you?